big opponent. Unreliable, a lot of things that we question about Chavez Jr.
Chavez Jr., he says he feels he can out-jab Danny Jacobs. He tries with a big hook. That hook just landed by Chavez, just lightly, but he stayed with it, which might tell you something about what he thinks of Chavez Jr.
His weight is that he did weigh 172.7, but he had to work to get to 172.7.
That's one thing that Chavez and Chavez Jr. have. They have a strong back. People love him.
Yeah, he continues to be propped up by his popularity. You know, he certainly hasn't.
And he is the man moving forward. Throws out a right hand, and or the fact that he wanted to be part of this promotion and make it this
right now. You got to get out of these early rounds if you're the smaller man. If you're Jacobs,
but Maurice Hooker, if you say, "Hey, go to 147," well, it's not supposed to influence the judging, but it's just human. As he begins to land in the final minute, right hand to the body as well. Jacobs starts to. You're going to see me at my best. He said, "I just have not been the same guy that went so far, but at least Chavez able to move forward and impose his will."
Enough to kind of warrant these types of opportunities continuing to be thrown his way. I think all those things are certainly true. I do think what else is true is that Jacobs knows he's in line.
He doesn't want to get hit with those body shots. And it's too early to be hit like that.
I'll tell you,
Stop, back up, back up.
Now he's not throwing off the head movement. Smoking Cesar Chavez Jr.
I need you to use your stick. Step over, step over. That's all you gotta do.
You don't want to fight a big man's fight. You want to fight a smaller fight. Use speed.
Next year against a Callum Smith or a Billy Joe Saunders, and I think part of him did want to test 135 to 140. He goes up to 140, and a guy like Pablo Cesar
stabbing him to the body with that jab down in the stomach.
Place is nearly packed, if not packed completely. And they're here to see Chavez Jr. Gunning Christopher Rosales in a fantastic fight. I'm still coming down from that. Rosado was on this fight card as a fallback position.
Super middleweight. Gabe Rosado is not a real super middleweight.
And not only that,
these guys are bigger, stronger. It's a different feeling.
Little 1-2 there. And now the main event.
Later on in the fight.
And Jacobs is a 15 to say, wait a second, you're 5 pounds over and I'm making weight? No, sir.
But your resume, and Chavez Jr. is a former champion.
Body shot there by Jacobs.
It's incredible. Over 10,000 people here to see Chavez Jr., no matter how undisciplined.
Follows up with the right hand. Hey, no question. Same thing we're talking about with Maurice Hooker, to one favorite in this fight.
One thing to remember, too, about Chavez's weight.
Able to make right hand and a hook by Chavez. Chavez able to make it. A little more murmuring from the crowd now as Chavez.
Jacobs fought against the ropes right there. He looks like he's finally getting fluid.
Hook there, smacking off the head from Jacobs, and now he goes.
I like the head movement of Chavez. He tries to land that clubbing right hand, but I thought Jacobs
able to land some body work. Chavez weighs in.
It was a close round, but I gave it to Jacobs as well, Chris, because it just seemed like he was
against Canelo Alvarez. Chris, at the time, I thought Canelo was winning rounds going away, and Jacobs.
And that's where speed and agility come into play for Jacobs.
Jacobs' hands are just. Jacobs now goes to work.
Work out of there. Work out.
So judges, at least not if you're not dominating the rounds, because a jab. Now Chavez is really just not throwing the shots.
Don't hold him in there. Don't.
Jacobs there throwing the jab again, landing, and now just light shot. Throwing hooks.
I thought Jacobs was more accurate.
Both of those missing. Little body work there by Jacobs. Again, the crowd affects scoring.
Yeah, you heard Jacobs' corner say that after the second round. Don't let the fans.
Decent shot right there.
Jacobs doing the right thing by smothering the bigger.
The judges something to think about after the combinations land.
There we go.
Round number 4. The thing is, you just have to make sure you're winning these rounds.
Since fighting Canelo Alvarez in May of 2017.
Yeah, and the Jacobs corner, his trainer Fareed Samad was very persistent in telling his fighter to be
shots,
more.
but those are scoring shots, landing in scoring areas. Chavez Jr. moving a little slower now, very strongly, even with the missed shots.
Belief that Chavez has the stronger jab, but Jacobs.
Stay off the ropes.
This fight, I thought Jacobs did a terrific job of making it a clear win in that third round. Going to be at his sharpest in this fight.
He knocked out.
Be more aggressive, to use the jab more. He said it took him a few rounds to warm up.
Jacobs really didn't get into a great rhythm and dominate at any stretch in that fight. So he actually doesn't. Chavez was complaining about getting turned around by Jacobs. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. in the blue trunks with the blue hair.
He has the better one. They don't want to get into an outside fight where Jacobs is landing shots like the hit that's coming forward, but Jacobs is going to have...
Here's Jacobs. Just when Chavez wanted to get it back, he didn't give him nothing.
Now moving forward, doubling up on the jab. Just showed some patience. But you've got to make sure you're winning rounds.
He has to work on neutralizing that size disparity, but he said, watch out.
You've got to make sure you're winning rounds.
Jacobs doesn't have a stronger jab, but he has a smarter and faster jab.
You're right. 1 round in 2.5 years. Oh, hook there.
He's going to have to back up the bigger man because Chavez Jr. doesn't fight while going backwards. He seems lost. I can see the game plan by Farid Samad and Jacobs' corner. Get out of these early rounds where size is going to be a factor. I love the way
Bravo, an unheralded fighter in the first round. Jacobs' hands are just faster. Chavez, though, beginning to throw. And Jacobs...
All right, that got blood in it. All right, you ain't swallowing your own blood. Good. Listen to me. In the inside, I need you
into the referee in that last round and this round with the head, but I don't like that.
Uppercut again by Jacobs.
double it, double it.
Just clawed at him, and then he looks at his own arm. And now he unleashes him, saying, if you're looking to the ref, you got to focus on the fight.
Double it.
Oh, there's a hard right hand from Chavez.
Grab it, grab it.
Andre Rozier, his longtime trainer. Samad saying, grab on, hold on. Chavez now smells it.
In Jacobs' corner, they keep saying two things. Stay pick left or right. Don't stand in front of him.
Uppercut there by Jacobs. Again, Samad first better rhythm. Landing, scoring shots. A little blood coming from his nose as well. Blood on the face of Chavez Jr. here in the 5th round.
It sounds like
he's waving over the referee.
I think he broke his hand. I think that's what he's saying. I broke my hand.
This is over. Exactly. Waving over, and he's done. Wes Felton asked, do you want to continue? The answer is no.
That's the second time that Chavez Jr. retires in the corner. He did it against Fonfara, claiming a knee injury, and he's doing it again tonight.
Maybe we can ask Freddie as well.